Welcome. This is just audio live, um, pre-recorded thoughts. Really, not pre-recorded, but just thoughts throughout the week and month I've been having on this journey. Mm. And this is about how to open your source. I'm trying to be careful not to open my source when I'm talking about source. Sometimes as seers or spiritual gifters. Yes, spiritual gifters. Where we have more than one spiritual gift, more than one ability to understand the way of energy of God, or how we create life, how we live life. I've been living in multiple timelines, so that's why I haven't been up here yet lately. So sorry. I'm supposed to record my experience of my timeline so I can show you how it is how it's done spiritually. I can't show you in the supernatural form, but at least I can show you in the physical of the body. So next time when an event is happening, I'll just go live with it. Like me selling my paintings, doing my artwork right now is another source activation. Like everybody has the gift. Yes, you can do whatever you want. There's no sin in creation, and there's no sin of like getting what you need to help your source stay afloat. But it's how you do it. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. And I don't know. It's a blessing and a curse at the same time when it comes to open up your source. How it happens, the people around you will either switch between a consciousness of light and dark while you're staying in source mode, creating. But the dark people around you, the demonic spirits, they are confirmation that your source is open. Your spirit speaks back to you in the matrix through movies, TVs, entertainment, things that entertain you, that gets you into your imagination, you know. And then the spirit you picks up on the frequency that the you that is source versus the you that is just spirit, and the you that is now that is human in the body all at once. This body, this 3D dimensional plane, is just picking up the vibration, the frequency of you connecting to you, source. So the good people are from Allah, from God, from you, from source. The demonic spirits are from the lower realm. You can call it the devils, the jinns, or whatever you want. However they come to you at that time, you'll see these spirits like just pop up out of nowhere. It's because all of your chakras, all of your emotions, all of your planets within you is lined up in your universe. Why do you think when we close our eyes, our minds start to look like the universe? How many of y'all can see that in your mind? As soon as you close your eyes, do a little experiment right now. Right now. Close your eyes. What's the first thing you see? You tend to see the outside light before you. But once you start to focus enough on self and centering yourself in your mind, you start to see colors. You'll start seeing stars. You'll start seeing people, spirit moving in the background. That is part of your kundalini, experiencing yourself in a akasha. Because, like, The Akasha can be from the past, the Akasha can be from the present, and the Akasha can be from the future. It depends on how you're activating your psyche and where. I know you can't see anything because you're choosing not to believe. You gotta have faith versus what other programs told you. Like even now, what I'm telling you is still a program because it's still a form of this matrix. But the only way for me to ascend from this type of knowledge is to express it and to go through it. That's why I'm able to travel the way I am traveling, not only in the minds, but also in reality. Because, like, my next step after New York, I gotta go to Vegas and then I gotta go to Egypt. I gotta do a little bit more in the United States, but Allah, God kept telling me my true home is in Egypt. He wants me to step on the land first. So so I can so that I can see myself in that future. But there's steps that I have to take and I've been taking them. One, he wants me to become Muslim, and then there's another side that's telling me I don't have to become one in order to transition to go to Egypt. Like this is a spiritual thing for me. My life is very spiritual. I don't I don't play about my life. I don't play about God, and I don't play about being a creator or creation. You know, yes, I am Aphrodite. I'm more than just my name. I'm more than just a breath of love. Um, I'm all the above that I want to be. You know, you are all the above that you need to be for you in order to take the next step in the dream. Because like this is what it is. I had these dreams for years since I was mad little, and I'm able to step outside of a timeline that didn't allow me to experience these dreams and do the frequency and feel the vibration within it until I became older and wiser. I had to wait at the age of after 23, 24 to decide to step into the dream by having faith. You have to have faith to know that your source is open, to know that everything is coming to you equally. It's not a rat race. Stop racing to the bigger picture. Because you think that at the moment of time where you're at right now, you think that this is it. This is where I begin and this is where I end. No. Like, talk to God, talk to yourself as if you was on the phone with somebody, texting somebody, writing writing to God, writing to source. Like back in the day, where there was no technology. Because people are so quick to go to prayer so quickly. A prayer is a form of spells, right? That's why we have prayers in the beginning. They just changed the name to prayers instead of spells. Is in the Quran, is also in the Bible, which I am reading the Quran. That's why I'm not up here either. I'm reading it, but I'm having a hard time understanding it. It's the same thing, but it's a little bit more disciplined. I'm like, there's a as above and then there's a below. There's a good and there's a bad side to the Quran, and I'm like, it's everything, but it's more to it. So I give blessings to God, myself. I can't go around saying I'm a God because people energy starts to get weird. They start to get uncomfortable. They start being either demonic or light, or want to control your narrative of what you believe in your faith. So it can be delusional to you and not to them. And it will make sense why they're a god, but it won't make sense why you think you're a god. So the best way to prove people wrong is to show how source work by having faith. You're gonna look crazy in a moment. Yes. You're going to look crazy. But at the same time, crazy is a necessary step. It takes you to the other side of that world that you see in your mind that nobody else sees. And then you wondering why you're doing what you're doing. It's not you just doing it by yourself. It's the power of spirit, the power of God and wisdom. I had good ass timelines and then I didn't. It was, it was even Steven. It was bad and good at the same time. The bad was necessary, the good was necessary. The things that I'd done, how I reacted was very necessary. Because I even warned the people in my circle what it is that I am doing, why they are here, why they are able to see me. How come other people around who see me are not part of the experience? Well, I told them there are some things that I will be doing because of my past. My past is echoing into my present, which my present is becoming my future. So if I do things out of ordinary, is to put myself back in line correctly. Because when I go through the bad, you know what's funny? I tend to get in line. I tend to get in line before I even enter that door, which is weird. I don't know why it's like that. And the thing is, like, these people, they don't know about my past. But the thing is, there's a spell. Yes, you can tell when people around you are underneath a spell based off what's in their program, what they're supposed to treat you and accuse you of doing because of your past life or things you done previous before this life or in this life. You know, just go through it. At the end of the day, if you still see yourself alive and you're still changing your clothes, still changing your looks, still able to wash your ass and feed yourself, give grace that you're still in the dream of Allah. You're still in the dream of God. Because most people don't get to wake up consciously when you're in His conscious. You know, and have grace, have faith. Understand that this is all real. I'm tired of low vibrational people trying to have some type of control over my narrative. And I pick certain people who are close to God than they ever think. I allow them to express them. I allow them to express themselves to me about God, what they think about God, how they use God, how they use their own source. I take it to my own advantage. Yes, I do get hurt sometimes, but that's part of the process in the human form. You know, those are just human emotions. You know, they project negativity and then they manifest bad things for you to go through things. If you tell them directly instead of in the mind that they cannot defeat you, then you already won. It's already checkmate for you. I use certain people in my reality to get close to source. It's not a bad thing. As soon as my source is open, as soon as I use their source, I travel through their mind and I travel through the mind of their God, whoever they believe in at the time. I ask, what do you see me wearing that day? It's totally up to me to wear that outfit to start that timeline, to start that reality. You know, this is what we do. I don't know what I am exactly just yet. It's not a word for what it is that I do. Like, I have shaman abilities, I have healing abilities, able to deal with herbs and stuff like that, magic, but I don't really use magic. I use energy. I can manipulate energy, good or bad. You know, I can see into the past, I can see into the future, and I can also see into the present. And every time I step into a building, I can see how the building was built. I can see the workers who was here before everybody, how they got here, where they are. It's like the movie Lucy. She's like that, but deep down, it doesn't look like that in reality. In our mind, it looks like that in our mind, like the movie Lucy. But I'm too foreign from this dimension that this dimension is trying to isolate me and kick me out. So it will let me create, yes. It will let me attract, yes. But it won't let me stay here for long. Because my energy wasn't born here. I might have the blood from the ancestors here, and that's because they called on me. They prayed for me. See, remember when I said earlier, the form of a prayer is a spell? I've been feeling like this since I was little. Since I since I walked on earth, you know? I mean like because I always have dreams about my ancestors all the time, how they made me, how they put my soul into this body, how my grandma saw me today, how my mom saw me today. They all knew what I was going to become, everybody. But do I like what I'm becoming? I'm the first of the first, yes, but I won't be the last because I'm supposed to have children and I don't have children yet at the age of 31. So I've been walking on this earth for 31 years by myself, creating things from the mind, from Allah. But like every time I did, the people would try to stop me. But I learned to use their trigger, whatever it is that they're projecting to stop me from. I use it to open up my source. I don't never let it close my mind. Sometimes I do. I disassociate just a little bit to bring back forward another ancestor that helped create in me. And then, oh, I'm back to normal. I'm good. I have no idea what I am. I'm sorry. I'm the first of something. And then I'll be the first Muslim in my family too. Yeah, that part. I got a while before my ceremony, before I go through it, before I jump to it. I'm giving my time to understand the knowledge first, why they are the way they are. Because I already been doing the fasting and shit like that, and I already naturally believe. So, for some reason, I believe I'm his reincarnation daughter. Please don't ask me why I believe that. I just do. I have dreams and shit and visions of him having a daughter, and I was that daughter because when I look into that vision, I'm in the body. I'm not outside. I'm actually experiencing it. So it's weird. It is weird. And I see why he's putting me what I'm putting through. It's not to break me down. No, can nobody break me down. I cannot get hurt anymore. I don't even feel like pain anymore. Like, you can say anything to me. You can say the most meanest, rudest shit ever, or the most demonic shit to me. But I don't absorb it like a sponge like I used to. I guess my kundalini, my backbone is actually built itself up finally. It took a long time. I wasn't built like this overnight, trust me. Spiritually, mentally, and physically. Just know you're not alone, though. You will get there too. But anyway, that's it. I'll come back for part two. Have a good day, everybody.